Okay, yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Man, it's a huge mess in here. Don't mind me. What's up, everyone? We are doing the Futureprobe stream. First one of 2023. It's a whole new year, whole new generation. Why is the chat box not going? What's happening, everybody? Oh man, where is this? There it is. What's up, guys? We are tonight. We've been streaming all week, 24/7. We're gonna continue that. But we have a lot to get to. Tonight we are going to rank what were the best. Now that the previous year is over, what were the top best figures of 2022? What was the pinnacle of collectordom? What was the cream of the crop? Oh my god, I keep trying to move stuff. So we're gonna get to that. Snizzard, okay. Forgot about that. I gotta add that to the list. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go over all this stuff. We got a tweet to let everyone know. This is kind of upsetting that we didn't do this. We don't want to leave people out. Okay, we are live now, ranking best figures of 2022. Okay, tweeted it up. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Join us for the next 3 hours. I'm sure this will take, because we got a lot to get to. You going to get that new Bane figure? I don't know about a Bane figure. I don't know anything about that. We have been out of certain groceries here for a while. I've just been eating so bad this week, and I feel bad because normally we got Zevia, we got all these other healthier options here, but no one's had time to go to the store or whatever. So like, we still have like Shastas left from when we did the Christmas cast. Nothing healthy at all. I've been drinking soda. I never drink regular soda. It's bad. I got to get back on the horse next week. I'm just feeling upset about it. Ugh. Okay. Are we starting by the worst figure of the year? Let's see. I'm going to look in my archive here. See what we see here. I'm going through my list. I got a very important list of figures through the year. And I'm gonna go through it and see what would be the worst figure. Okay. I wasn't prepared to do the worst, but we'll do it. Damn, ordered a lot of figures, a lot of things that haven't shipped. So kind of still out in the woods here a little bit. Okay. The worst figure. I'm going through all this stuff. Man, there's stuff that was just delayed through the entire year. Never showed up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to rank the worst figure of the year. Now, I bought it. I knew what I was getting when I got this. So, am I bummed out? No, because I knew what I was doing. But I'm going to show you the worst figure of the year. You ready? Okay, if I can ever get this to load. Here we go. Our one honorable mention for worst figure of the year. Does that do anything for you guys? Is that everything we need to say about that? No, that's not runner-up. I'm just saying honorable we're not going to rank the worst figures tonight. I'm just going to show you what I thought was the worst figure. It's over there. I have it, but I don't want to get up. So there you have it. I know people have been saying, does he have a crying face? That's what I was saying. He should have come with a Comic-Con exclusive. There should have been a Comic-Con exclusive variant where he's crying, because Comic-Con is where he would see, man, I was backstage watching the fucking Marvel trailer, man. I was eating my wife's ass, and I just fucking look up and I'm like, Marvel, that's my fucking child, man. You know, I had my real daughter. This is my comic book daughter, man. You know, it's like watching something being born on screen, you know, and it's like fucking going through birth all over again. They tell you when you're a father, you've got things you need to take care of. Well, a fan of fucking Marvel, I need to take care of some things too. And, you know, it's like, you know, I taught my daughter to talk. Well, I'm going to teach people about Marvel, and I'm going to tell them the stories that once, when I was a kid, I met someone named MODOK, and he had an inspiration on me, and you know, and that was like my father to me, man. It's like I had two dads, man. I had my father named John, and I had my father named MODOK, man, because he had such a fucking effect on me that I just started crying, man. And I told this to my daughter, and she started fucking crying, and we were just both bawling together. And it's like, man, how do we get to a point where we got fucking Ant-Man? Okay, so that's the candidate for worst figure of 2022, I'm sorry. Okay. So let's get to the best. Let's get right to it. I don't know if these are going to be in a super particular order. But we're going to go through it. Let's go number 10. Let me check my notes here. Okay, I got this. Okay, I'm just looking them all up on Big Bad Toy Store. I really wish autocorrect wouldn't change the name of these fucking figures. Oh my fucking god. The names are stupid on purpose. Okay. Alright, my number 10 figure. Ecliptor and Phantom Ranger. Gotta make the list. It was Phantom Ranger this year? I thought that was I thought that was like late 2021. Was it? I can't remember. Okay. Number 10. This is my number 10 figure of 2022. What was it? Here it is. Figma, Death Stranding, Sam Porter Bridges. This was just an immaculately done figure of a great game character. That price is out of whack. I did not pay that. Guys, I'm going to give you some advice. I've given it a million times. I got this figure at the beginning of 2022, and I know a lot of people who didn't get it till like September or October because they order them from US websites. If you're getting Japanese figures, order them from the Japanese import website way in advance, because the yen right now is so weak, you'll pay so much less. And then people are like, oh, but the shipping is so much worse. You know, that's not the case right now. I think I got this for $60 to $80 when it was all said and done, you know. And again, shipping is a lot, but then I wait on some of these sites. They let you wait until other things ship. And then you save more that way too. It does not make sense to order these from US websites. You get them 6 months later for the same, if not more money. Okay, that's my number 10. Anyway, I don't mean to go on a shipping rant. I don't know what else I'm looking for here. Oh, but they just did it perfect. They did it perfect. Look. He's got every accessory. This is the deluxe version. Every accessory you could possibly think of in this fucking thing. I mean, he's got everything you had in the game. I think Cliff Unger is still coming out soon, right? But anyway, they just killed it. Detail on it, the likeness, all the accessories. It's perfect. It's perfect. They nailed it. Okay. So, that's my number 10. Agree, disagree, let me know in the comments, in the chat, what you think about that. Okay. Got to consult my guide here. Okay. All right, number 9. Number 9. This might be controversial. No, I don't think it'll be controversial, actually. This is a good figure. Oh, this is a good way to display the... Okay, sorry, don't mind me. My next figure. Number 9. That's a little Beatles reference for you. Any Beetleheads in the chat, let me know if you got that. Any Funko Pops in your top 10? Fuck no. Okay, my number 9 figure. We're going Eva style, baby. That's right. Oscar Langley, Last Mission. That did not crop correctly. Let me just... Okay. Last Mission, Oscar, from the last Eva movie. They got the, like, white jumpsuits in that, you know, and they got the RGB shit. I'm not always getting Oscar statues. I feel like I kind of have enough. Although, actually, I think one that I just ordered just shipped. They did one of her from the end of the movie in the red jumpsuit. I think it's Pop-Up Parade or whatever. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that one looks cool, but this one was one of the best. Again, it's over there, but I don't want to get up. The statue's huge. Detail on it is really good. Dope Eva figure from the new movie. Let's see. It was super expensive. Again, I ordered this pretty early from an import site. And, because I think on a lot of the US websites, I'm seeing it for like $180 or something like that. I did not pay that. I paid a lot less than that because I ordered from Japan early. Early is good. And a lot of times they don't charge you till it ships anyway, so you might as well just do it and cancel it later. Well, some sites. I've had some import sites guilt the shit out of me for canceling stuff. So you do have to kind of, play it cautious, I guess. But anyway, this one is just too dope. It looks great on the shelf. Again, it's over there, but I'm not going to get up. Okay. That's my number 9. Agree, disagree, leave a comment and let me know. Okay. Moving on my list here. Go up the list a little bit. All right. I got another one here. Got a good one for you. Okay. Check this out. No, you know what? So that was what, number 9? Okay. Am I still live or what? I don't know what's going on. The site's not loading anymore. I thought maybe my internet died. Whew. Sorry, it's taking a little bit. How is everyone doing? Okay. Thank you for your sub, LCL Smoothie. By the way, you get a free sub every month if you got Amazon Prime. You get a free Twitch sub. Go ahead and give us yours. You have to do it from a desktop, I think, but give us yours. You'll be happy you did. Okay. This is taking me forever to load. Okay. Number 8. My number 8 was an Amazon exclusive. So it took me a minute to load it up. Boom. Ecliptor from Power Rangers in Space. This is my favorite monster design of all time, I think. This guy made out of broken grids and fucking obsidian, it looks like. You know, it's not as deluxe as that Oscar figure. Straight up. It's not. You get higher quality figures. You could. But there's just creativity here. I love the creativity behind a lot of these Monster of the Week type designs, you know. This guy wasn't a Monster of the Week per se. He was a lingering villain in both Power Rangers and Mega Ranger that it was adapted from. But this guy, I just love the design of this dude. I don't know if I can load any other things here. Who's this? Oh, scammer account. Cool. Okay. See any other images of him? There you go. You get the idea. That's my number 8. Just a dope monster. Just a dope monster. What else can you say? Okay. Now number 7 may shock you, and also may definitely not shock you. Because guess what? I'm gonna laugh at here probably. My number 7 is the same guy but red Ecliptor. They did an exclusive version of him in all red, and I always thought it was terrifying. In again, this is from the Japanese show, when he entered his final form. Like, this guy had like 4 different forms where the grid started looking more broken and jagged, and then his final form, this fucker was just red, which was terrifying. For some reason, that was scary. So that's my number 7. I put it even higher. I never in a million years thought we were going to get a red Ecliptor. Like, this is such a deep cut. He looks like this for like part of one episode that aired 25 years ago. So I never thought we were going to get that, and the fact that we did was badass. Again, I already told you, one of my favorite monsters, and we got the red tweaked out version of it. I love it. Okay, so that's my number 7 figure of the year. What do you think? Agree or disagree? If I'm missing any, let me know. If there's any you think should have happened, you know. Did I buy the NFT Megazord? Fuck no. I'm so over that, dude. And they're trying to sell these Final Fantasy VII figures that come with free NFT. Well, they're not free, but you pay, you know, $120 for a figure. Come on. Okay. All right. I got this next one. Locked and loaded. Okay, you ready for this? My number, what was it, 6? Are we at 6? The number 6 figure of 2022. By the way, let us know. Ooh, actually, hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure I counted these correctly. Let me know if there's any that I missed. No, why does it keeps popping up this stupid ass window? Okay. All right, I think I got this figured out. Okay. You ready for number 6? All right. Number 6 figure of 2022 is a tie. These are tied for the next spot because I find that they go along with each other. You got to get them both. You get one, you fucked up. You get two, you did it right. And that is Nendoroid Neo from The Matrix, where he fights. He knows kung fu. He's stopping bullets. He's dodging bullets right there. He's got he's in the fucking Matrix. But look, what's that? Oh, he's getting absorbed. Who's absorbing him? I'm afraid to ask. If you are, he is your equal, your opposite, the result of the Matrix trying to balance itself out. Who is he? Smith. Nendoroid Smith. To me, these are tied at the same spot. They're like, if you're missing one, it doesn't, I don't know. I just don't think it's as good if you don't have them both. You know what I mean? These were adorable, and you know I love The Matrix, so you had to do it right. Those are incredible. They did an amazing job. They really did. Okay. What's next? Number 5. This is one I've been looking for a long time. This is one I was asking for again and again and again. And they finally did it this year. They did it so well. I haven't seen anyone mention this in the chat so far, which really surprises me. But this was one that I forever was like, please make this, please make this. Wait, AT&T texted you a gif of Neo when Matrix Resurrection came out? What? How did that happen? I didn't get anything like that. How did that happen? Where did they, what exactly did they send you? I gotta look this up now. I didn't know they were doing Matrix Resurrections type stuff. I gotta hunt that gif down. Exactly. I need to know. Okay. Ready? Are you ready for this? My number, what is this? 5. Number 5 figure of 2022 is SH Figuarts Cell. Imperfect Cell. They always do perfect Cell. They always do his final form and that's it, whatever. But this year we finally got the most bugged out version of him. That's right. This was the number one when people asked me what should they make a Figuarts of. I was like, please make the ugly bugged out version of Cell. And he's got his tail that turns into a sucker. It's perfect. Okay, what is he saying in the chat? I'll tag you in it on Twitter if you really want it. It's Neo and it says, hi, it's AT&T. This is not a glitch. Yeah, send me that. I want to see it. Anyway. There you go. There it is. Imperfect Cell. One of my favorite designs. It's still fucked that Imperfect Cell empty shell figure was exclusive to that collector's edition of DBZ The Breakers. Did that come out? I was going to get that shell. Did that already come out? I wanted that so bad. Come and gone? You can't get it? You seriously can't get that thing anymore? Okay. That was my number 5. Number 4. Number 4 may surprise you because it's another SH Figuarts. But they did such a great job with this that it actually topped my expectation. I already showed you the one that I wanted the most, and somehow they topped it with this figure who's not even a major character. He's a one-off dude, but this was so well done. I'm giving it my number 4. Right? That's what we said. Number 4 spot. You know what this is going to be? Anybody out there know? It's another Dragon Ball. No, not Ginyu Force, but close. It is Dodoria. SH Figuarts Dodoria. This guy, they made him so big and fucking fat that he takes over your shelf. The scale is just amazing. It's bigger than he looks in these photos. Oh wait, I'm wrong. They have it on the Bandai store now, and it's $10 cheaper than when it came out. $70. It's really only $70. Okay, I have to get that. Ryan, thank you very much. I'm going to order that. Anyway, there you go. Fat ass Dodoria. They knocked this out of the park. This was a 10 out of 10 figure. Thank you, Ryan, for the link. I gotta go order that. See, you could recreate him getting his arms twisted back. Perfect. It's a perfect figure. It's an absolutely perfect figure. So that is my number 4. Okay. Rest in peace, David Crosby. Are you guys doing okay? What are we ready for the top 3? Are you guys ready for that? Okay. You know, and I might do honorable mentions too. I'm really sorry, but my Twitter account is fucking blowing up from the stupid. I posted a picture, in case you haven't seen, I posted a picture of myself at Super Nintendo World Universal, and this is shaping up to be the most engaged with, or whatever, most shared, most whatever picture I've ever posted in my life. It's got 500,000 views. I don't know. And you would tell something has blown up because it starts to hit people who don't understand that it's a joke, you know? So I'm getting tweets constantly that are like, kill yourself, you know, and you shouldn't have done this. I wish, you know, they would have kicked you out. I wish they would do this. I wish they would do that. Anyway. So I was just looking and I had a million notifications again. Okay. So we'll talk more about that in a minute. I got all kinds of Nintendo World stuff to talk about. And I love retweeting the dumb responses. Give me your 2 cents on this. I am constantly told, well, maybe I'm not told directly, but I always see online people are like, it's wrong to retweet your detractors because it sends your followers after them. Do you feel like that there is some truth to that? In all honesty, maybe I'm wrong. But my 2 cents on that, my feeling on it is, and again, don't feel the need to side with me, but this is my consensus on it. You can do Twitter publicly or privately. You even have options to do friend circles where like only this circle of friends sees this, only this circle of friends sees that. So to me, if you don't want public engagement on a tweet, you would categorize it for those things. You have every option to do that. When something is posted publicly and then it's shared publicly, I just don't know why else was it posted. I don't know why else you post on there if not to get it seen by as many people as you can. Otherwise, make it private. You know what I mean? When I'm retweeting this stuff, though, I'm never thinking like, oh, good, everyone will go after it. I've never thought that. I'm sharing it. Like the whole purpose of the site is sharing this, sharing that. Oh, you sent this to me, I share it. So I don't know. I just don't get. I guess I really don't. I'm not trying to play dumb. I really don't understand the psychology of you shouldn't share that thing that was tweeted at you. I don't know. I just don't get that. I just don't get that. Also, yeah, you're also bringing up the context in which my tweet about being an Xbox fanboy in the Nintendo land or whatever is so goofy. How would anyone take that seriously anyway? So it's it's a different context. It's not, we're not speaking in any kind of serious manner anyway. But I just never understood that. Like, oh, you're in trouble for retweeting something. I just never got that. Is it raining again? It was not supposed to rain today. What the fuck? Okay. Are you guys ready? Top 3. There might be kind of a cop-out here once again, so I apologize if you don't like what I'm about to do. I don't think you're going to expect number 3. Some of you might. One of you might. I think one of you might have gotten it right. When was the last time you had a cream soda? Damn. We got these in the again. Someone bought 1 million of these for the Hanukkah cast. We just never drank them. Okay. Are you ready? This was one of the biggest surprises of 2022. I never cared that much about that. I mean, I like this character, whatever. Never, sought it out. Like, oh, they got to release that. Oh, no excitement about it whatsoever. But they did such a good job. Out of nowhere, did a 10 out of 10 job on this nobody figure. It's unbelievable how good a job they did. This was an Amazon exclusive, and it's a rare figure where you get it and you go, oh, they got every detail perfect. It was an Amazon exclusive from Power Rangers. Whoops. Finster. Why did this turn out so good? I don't understand what happened. The detail on this was flawless. This was a $20-something figure, and every little tool in his pouch was removable, and you could put, everything. You could put all his stuff in his pockets. He comes with the thing of putties that he's making clay putties over there. Every little thing that he does, you can make the figure do. Like, every little detail was there, And it was adorable and perfect. This is a 10 out of 10 figure. It's perfect. It's just perfect. This little fucker who would make the monsters out of clay was flawless. Yeah, was he on a figure update? I don't. Maybe I opened it before he could be on one. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, it's an Amazon exclusive. Go pick it. I think it's still on there. If you want one. But I was just so blown away by that. I really, really can't say it enough. It was a perfect figure. Yeah, it's on there right now. $27. So cool. Okay, you ready for 2 and 1? And, I mentioned there being a cop-out. You haven't seen the cop-out yet. There is going to be a cop-out. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay. Number 2 is another fucking tie. Because I think these are on the same level, like I've said before. Like with Neo and Smith, I think you got to get both of these. I think you have to. Sorry to do it to you, but my number 2 is a tie. It's the Bishojo Darkstalkers collection. Morrigan. Okay. So that alongside got loaded up. I mean, I think it's close. I might even, I mean, the Morgan was like perfect, but I actually have this one here. And it might even be, it's like kind of more deluxe and maybe even better. Incredible. It's perfect. It's perfect. 2 perfect figures. So there you go. They are tied for my number 2 spot. I'm sorry that I know there's 12 figures on the top 10. I get it. I know. But it had to be said. Okay. Gotta look up my number 1. You ready? My number 1 figure of 2022 is, without further ado, hold on, let's do honorable mentions before we get to number 1. Let's do honorable mentions, shall we? Honorable mention. Snizzard. They did a great job with him. Snizzard. Part snake, part lizard. Look at him run. Did great. Think that was 2021? No, it shipped within the last month, bro. What are you talking about? What else? Oh, they did. Let's see. I wouldn't probably rank any of the Play Arts Kai on here. They're cool, but they're just not as good as some of these other things. But honorable mention is Play Arts Kai Jesse from FF7 with the motorcycle. The motorcycle was fucking dope. This was not a cheap figure by any means, but you got what you paid for with this one. Sometimes Play Arts Kai costs a little too much. This one, not only do you get the bike, but look at, you got her little tongue, like, fuck, man. Fuck. Okay, so there's that. And then let's also look at another Bishoujo figure that I think is in the runnings. This was definitely up there. Bishoujo Mai Shiranui. Honorable mention. Okay. Okay, I gotta take that off the... Okay. By the way, we're talking all the Bishoujo figure. You mind if I run a prediction for what your number one is gonna be? I think some people might already know it. So, I think I'm just gonna show it. Okay? My number one figure of the year. Mega House Misato. Misato's so fucking cool. I don't know who that is. There she is. She got a fucking briefcase. I think didn't a Persona artist work on this or something? Like some artist from something worked on it. You can take the briefcase out of her hands. It kind of swings in her hands, whatever. It's got Pen on the steps right there. She's a hardworking girl. She's got the jacket in her hand. She's fucking taking off. And Pen's like, dude, you're so fucking cool. My favorite figure of 2022. They nailed it. They nailed it. Come on. Anyway. There you have it, everyone. My top 10 figures of 2022. Top 10 worst figs. I already said I'm not going to rank. I'm not going to do a bunch. I just did one. I don't want to dwell on the negative. You know what I mean? Was that a solid list? Let me know your thoughts. Where's the rare Wolverine you got? I'm not sure what you're... trying to find... I know I got the Bishoujo Wolverine, but again, that's over there. I'm not getting up. Oh, the Mondo Wolverine in bed. Oh, that was this year. Dude, I ordered that so long ago that I didn't realize that was this year. Whoops. I don't know if I'd rank that in the top 10, but that's definitely an honorable mention. I'll put that here. Let's This isn't like a great image of it, but yes, that's definitely an honorable mention. It's one of my favorite things I got last year because they gave me number one. They were numbered out of 2,500 or whatever, and I got fucking number one. I was losing my mind. But anyway, so on a personal level, that's one of my favorites. But for the figure, honorable mention. Any uncommon merch stand out this year? This is one of my favorite things I got last year too, but I don't know if it's a figure. It's not really a figure. It kind of is, but let me take this off the screen here. The Haunted Mansion Tiki mug from Trader Sam's, just outside of Disney, on Disneyland Hotel property. But I loved the I had last year's red version that they did, but this blue was so sick that that's one of my favorite things I got last year. They just put out another new mug like in the last couple days. I've wanted this mug forever, and for some reason every time I went to go get one, they were sold out in the old finish. Then they did a new glazed finish that looked shitty, where you couldn't see the detail in it. Now they went back to a different kind of finish where they made them more orange, but it's the Trader Sam's Mai Tai dude. I don't know if this guy has a name beyond that, but if you get a Hippo Mai Tai, you get this mug. You can keep the mug. But yeah, this is the new edition that just came out, and I thought this was adorable. They have all these different little weird tiki guys from Trader Sam's, Enchanted Tiki Bar. The one in Anaheim is Enchanted Tiki Bar. The one in Florida is Grog Grotto. Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. So this one came from Disneyland because it says that. But anyway, I've always wanted this dude. Like I said, the initial one, I think he looked kind of like clay color. You know what I mean? Like kind of a, I don't know what you call that. But anyway, and then they did a shiny one that looked terrible. But this is the new one, the 3rd edition. And I think that's the best looking one yet. I'm glad I waited. Anyway, cool. Did I have other stuff here? Have I seen the new Jose Tiki Room mug from Walt Disney World? Yeah. I did, and I hope they release one here, but I have a feeling that's going to be, isn't it the 50th or 60th anniversary of the Tiki Room? Is that this year? Or did it come out in 62? Your Nintendo World tweet is my favorite tweet of the day. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, this is another Tiki mug that I got. I don't know if I'm like super into Tiki, but whenever I go to any of these places, I get if I see a mug that looks cool, I want it. I don't know if I'm a Tiki collector, but Strongwater Anaheim had this Medusa mug that I thought was really cool. This place in Anaheim is a really cool themed bar. It looks like you're in a shipwreck. Looks like you're in an old shipwreck. So I thought that was kind of a dope mug. Don't look at her eyes. Did I get any Nintendo merch? All right, let's look. I don't know what it is, but when they do secondary villain Mario stuff, like if they do Bowser stuff or they make main character stuff, but when they do like Bob-Bombs or Bullet Bill stuff, I'd go apeshit. So they did plush Bob-Bombs at Nintendo World. That was like, I need that. So it's that. Also, whenever they do anything park exclusive, like, oh, this is definitely not from a game or from a this or that. It's from the park. Same thing with Galaxy's Edge. Whenever they do, like this guy, they did a oh, I don't want to knock stuff over. I gotta be careful. You know, they do plushes of characters all the time, and I don't really care. But then they did a plush of this guy. This is Doc Ondar, who is the dude in the park that sells you stuff. Like, there's an animatronic in the store. So I had to have that because it's a park thing. You know what I mean? Park exclusive. Well, they had that at Nintendo World too. The chef Toad, who at the restaurant serves you your food. I needed that. So Chef Toad, absolutely. And on top of that, well, you know, that's a plush. That's not really a figure. You know, it doesn't really count. Oh, it doesn't count? Well, how about this? They did a figure too. What do you think of that? Chef Toad. He's trying out the soup. No, I damaged the box a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to open it. So I thought that was really cool. Got a couple keychains. Did I try punching any question mark blocks at Nintendo Land? Yeah, I punched a bunch. Got a bunch of coins. It was great. This is a Chain Chomp keychain. I actually got a couple of these before. I got one for Johnny and myself because, you know, he's on the same page as me with liking the Mario villains. And then as soon as we went on the Last Laugh tour, something happened at a venue with his keys where either he lost his keys or someone moved them and never gave them back. It was bullshit. But he lost this, so I gave him mine. I'm like, oh, I'll just go get another one later. And it's been like a year, and they never restocked them. Well, now that the land is opening, they finally did restock them, so I got it. Boom. And then this time, they also had Bob-ombs. And again, I have to get Bob-ombs. So, there you go. I got a shirt there. Oh, before I forget, here's the power-up band, or the one-up band? I forgot. But, yeah, you can, when you hit the blocks, it registers the coins to your account or whatever through that. But I still don't know really what they're going to do. They get you on the leaderboard. They get you on the leaderboard in the park. Like there's screens up where it actually says who's got the high score. But I don't know what else that does. You know, they said there's games, there's Nintendo games that it'll work as an amiibo in. Did I get all 3 keys? Yes, I got all 3 keys and I fought the boss in the land. That was super dope. What's the band like on the wrist thing? Okay. It's like a slap bracelet. You could see for yourself, and I love that they gave it eyes, like a Nintendo thing. You know what I mean? I love that. But it slaps on. However, my complaint is that I was doing activities and stuff where I had to do that and turn a thing really fast, and then another thing. Like, there's all these activities you're doing, and this shit kept flying off. It doesn't stay on. It can work its way off, and that kind of, you know, if you're just walking around, it's fine, but it kind of bugged me that there in the land there were so many activities to do that it would fling this thing off. So there was a point where after I fought the boss, I had to like go looking for my band. It went soaring across the room into some guy's face. I got this shirt. Tell me what you think of this shirt. Again, secondary villains. You got a shirt with Mario on it? Nah. Shirt with Luigi on it? Nah. You got a shirt with Boo on it? Yeah. Yeah. So I had to do that. Did I get any other stuff? I thought I did, but I don't know what I did with the bat. Oh, right here. This is the best merch because it's free. But custom napkins, you guys need napkins. Maybe I'll send some of these out as secret prizes with our merch this week. That could be fun. Someone on Twitter said this, and I followed their advice, that there's not a huge need for, one of these license or card holders where you have to go like, there it is, sir. Like, I don't know how much I'll use that, but it's the only piece of merchandise in the park that actually has the full name of the attraction on it, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. For some reason, a lot of the other merch doesn't say that. They have a lot of Mario Kart merch, but it doesn't title the ride or anything. This actually has it. So I don't know why that's there. And then I love anytime they use logos. Anytime like they just have like made up brands and logos for in a game or whatever. So they did a magnet set for all the different like companies and stuff. Bavon Plugs, Bullet Bill, Speed Trial, things like that. So anyway, was the ride good? I really liked it. The first time I went on it, I was like, huh? Okay, what? It was a little bit like, whoa, chill. I don't... but I'm also really stupid. When it comes to games, like playing game, like, oh, you and your friends get together, play a board game or a multiplayer video game. I am the guy who needs to like do it 3 times before I understood anything. This Mario Kart ride felt similar, where I'm going through it and I'm seeing a bunch of stuff and I kind of didn't know what to focus on. I was kind of like, oh, I want to look at all these sets, but also, am I shooting these guys? I'm shooting. What do you want me to look at? I was just kind of overwhelmed. I'm slow to learn how to play games, video games. I got to play it a lot before I know how to actually do it. So anyway, but I went on it, I think 5 times. When I got there, there was no one there. There was no one there. The ride's not that complex. It just takes me a while to like learn the timing of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, all you do is look at stuff and shoot it. But it kind of just took me a minute to figure out the controls. Like, you got to look at something and then you could do it. Shoot them. Like where you look, that's where it will shoot. But yeah, it was so dead in the morning, and they also opened single rider. So I was the first half of the day, it was just me. So I just went on it again and again. So now I'm a pro. Is it an actual ride or is it a pod with a screen like every other Universal ride? It is a full dark ride, like a Disney dark ride. However, layered on top of it is a visor. So when you get in, they give you a hat. Let's say it's this. Imagine this is a Mario hat. It's a Mario hat helmet, and they put it on you when you go in. Like, okay, I'm in the ride. And then when you sit down in the car, there's a visor that magnetically sticks to it, and it's got a little cable that actually connects to, you don't even notice it, but it actually has a thing connected to the car where it is computing all this stuff. And it is on the visor, it projects Mario Kart characters. It layers them in AR on top of the set. So you're going through the ride and you're watching, Donkey Kong zip around or Yoshi zip around or whatever on top of the physical sets. So like, and with that, the effects are kind of neat because like they had an actual Piranha Plant animatronic coming down, but it's just doing that. But in AR, it was shooting fireballs at you, and so you're like, you kind of want to shoot a shell maybe to block that, and so it was a combination of stuff. Whether you end up liking it or not, there's no other ride like it. And I kept hearing people say they watched videos and they didn't like what it looked like or whatever. I don't know how you would film that. Like, you could film the sets, but I don't know how you're filming the AR experience on top of it. That's locked to your head. I just don't know how you would do that or convey it properly at all. But anyway, it was cool. And the thing that I liked about it that a lot of people might not, it's not fast. It is a slow dark ride. I love that shit. I want more of that. But they use AR visual effects and like wind and things like that, other effects, to make it feel like you're whizzing past stuff. When really, like, you're not going very fast. But it uses tricks to convey, like, oh, you went through a warp. You know. My post is blowing up on post is blowing up on gaming pages on Facebook? Really? So anyway, it was really, really cool. I really dug it. But like I said, the first time I went on it, I was like, huh? A little bit. Just had to get used to it. And I went on it again. It was awesome. What did I think of the swinging chandeliers on the ride? I mean, it was dope. It was super dope. Will Nintendo Land make you a frequent visitor of Universal? Yeah, I would keep going back to that land for sure. I have an annual pass. I've had one for a while, but I don't go that much because they don't have that much I can go on, truthfully. I don't really do thrill rides that much. I just don't, you know, and then there's other properties that frankly I don't care about. I don't want to go on the Transformers ride. I just don't really care. But anyway, but the Nintendo thing is a great addition. Mickey and Minnie train ride next month. I'm so excited. No, isn't that next week? Did they scan a ticket or badge to let you in the land? No. Oh, but I felt really bad because I didn't realize I could get in that easily. Like they were just running rehearsals and let me in. So it was super easy. And I messaged everybody else. They were doing it apparently every day this past week. So I told, people I know were messaging me, and I was telling them, like, hey, just come down here and go. Everyone thinks it's not opening until February 17th, but just come here. And you can go. And so I talked with a lot of people. I have a lot of friends that were like, yeah, okay, this weekend we're going. This weekend we're going. And then I think someone who worked at the park messaged me last night that said, oh, today was the last day of rehearsals. It was tech rehearsals. That was last night that they told me that. And supposedly today they were letting staff run through everything, but that was it. Isn't that crazy? So we just eked by. Phew! But I feel bad for all my friends because they all wanted to go. Anyway, but a bunch of us are going in the next couple weeks. We still have a pass holder preview spot. Did I play with the interactive viewfinder at the park? It wasn't open. It wasn't perfect, but it was a lot of the land was running really great, and others were like still being worked on because it was a rehearsal. But that area was not available. It was roped off. Did I go into the Bowsette section? No, I pretty much have a better version at home, so I didn't need to. Are you excited to get the Turles figure arts next month? I still know him as Turles. I don't think that was probably the right translation of that name, but whatever. Turles. Yeah, I forgot that was coming next month. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Creepy Old Crypt special episode at Nintendo World Japan went. I do want to do a Creepy Old Crypt on Nintendo World, but I feel like we didn't get to do every single thing. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of hesitant to do that right now. Maybe after we do the preview. Because then it's supposed to be all 100%. I'm looking at Dr. Butthugger's comments. You worked on this ride, dude? Is that for real? Made both those piranha plants? Swinging chandeliers? Are you serious? The ride and the park? You're being serious? That's incredible. Favorite best food in Nintendo Land? I really liked the oh my god, every time I've been asked today on camera, I blanked out on the on the name of the dessert. Italian dessert. Tiramisu. Why can I not remember that whenever I'm asked? The question mark block tiramisu was my favorite item, and the toad drink. Burger is fine. Luigi's chicken sandwich was okay. Have I ever had Howling Rays in LA? No. I really want to. But everyone I know who goes is like, yeah, it's like a 2-hour wait, but it's good. It's like, okay. Yeah, I want to try the spaghetti and meatballs. I want to do that there. That was one of the few things I didn't try. I got everything else. I got the garlic knots. I got all kinds of stuff. How about the new restaurant in City Walk? I haven't gone there. But that's cool. I do want to check that out. It looks dope. Yeah, it does. I do want to check that out. Fig update anytime soon. Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to do one from home, but I just didn't have time. But I will. Yeah, thanks. Check out the stream I did from Nintendo Land. I don't talk or anything. It's all POV. But it was so dead when I got there because I don't think anyone knew you could go to that land. Right on, you know, in the middle of a Wednesday morning. So I did it. Walked right through, and it's totally quiet. It's a quiet trip through it. It's really neat. You should go check it out. Yeah, I did go at the best time. I'm very happy I did that. I have not seen The Last of Us. I really haven't had a lot of time at home. What IP would you love to see an amusement park themed after? I have said this before, but I would love The Matrix. I would love for them to make a theme park land that was just called like Funland or Happy Land or whatever. That was very normal, very pleasant, and but you see like agents walking around every now and then, and like things glitch out, like they're trying to sustain it. They're trying to make you complacent. Like nothing's wrong here. Everything's great. Like maybe it's even the version of the Matrix that they try to make utopian, whatever. But it's like a nice, pleasant area. And then when you go on the ride, it's when they wake you up. Like it's really a really fun, cute ride until everything breaks, and then they wake you up. Like okay, you've been plugged into the Matrix all this time. We're gonna, get you out, and then you're chased by fucking squiddies or whatever. That was weird. This thing was ticking. This figurine I got. It was like making a ticking sound, like it was gonna explode. But I think it was because someone it was holding it was pressed against something where it was holding down the button where it would speak. Am I excited for Megalopolis? Yeah, I hope it comes out. Francis Ford Coppola's new troubled movie, but I find that when he has troubled movies, they end up pretty good. So you're not going to hear any complaints from me. What if they have Waspinator in the new movie? I don't know. Thoughts on Jared Leto Tron sequel? Am I crazy? Doesn't this announcement happen once a year? And everyone goes, oh no, they're really going to do it. They're really going to do it. I'm reading this fucking thing once a year. It's been like 10 years. Dude, they're doing it. Tron 3 with Jared Leto. It's like people's attention span is... I'm like, you've read this headline before. You reacted to it before. And like, who wants it? Like, even Tron fans are like, eh. Yeah, I'll probably talk Last of Us HBO on podcast on Sunday. I'll watch it by then. Does anyone know where in the Twitch VOD I can get streamed, fellas? I think we had to take that down for copy. There was something with the music or something, but we're gonna upload it soon. Is there any other property you would want to see covered for a Nintendo themed area? I really, it's so funny. It's not what I used to think, but I used to avoid Animal Crossing, but I just feel like now that I've seen this alive, like the Mario area alive, oh my God, if you brought Animal Crossing to life, oh my God, that would like kill. What is my wish that they would do? Zelda, of course. Like, going into, like, fucking Hyrule? Are you joking? But yeah. Animal Crossing would be pretty dope. The various theme park pitches to Universal that never came to fruition are mind-blowing, video game related or not. What are they? Is there any you can share? You know any about them? Know anything? Haunted Mansion style Luigi's Mansion ride would be cool. Yeah, that would be dope. By the way, guys, if you like this stream, you always know what it's all about here, what I'm about to say. But if you've been enjoying, we've been streaming all week, and if you like what you've been seeing, you gotta go shop.mega64.com. We got a whole merch drop for this week. Dr. Scrape's self-help pamphlet is in there. DHP shirt, you know who that is. You see it every year. The Mucho Gusto shirt, Mucho Gusto poster, Worms, Frogs, whatever sticker, Worms, Frogs, whatever tie-dye shirt. One of my favorite designs. I love this shirt. Sure rules. Anyway, all of that is available. Shop.mega64.com. You definitely want to pick some of this stuff up. It's going away in the next couple days, so last chance in case you didn't get anything. Okay. Did anyone say anything about your Xbox gear at Nintendo Land? No. I didn't wear it the whole time. We rode the ride, looked around, did a bunch of stuff, got dinner, and then I went into the bathroom and changed into the Xbox gear. But then I just kept it on. It was cold, and I put that over my clothes. It was an extra layer. It got really cold, so I just left that onesie on. I'm like, I don't care about looking stupid. So we took the photos. Kevin took the photos for me. He brought the copies of Halo too. I messaged him. I was driving up to LA at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and I messaged him just like, wait, if you have copies of Halo, could you bring them? So he did. That was really, really cool. Anyway, I took the pictures, and there were people walking by just laughing and filming with their phone and taking a picture with their phone and stuff like that. So there were people reacting, but it wasn't like, who the fuck is this? Yeah, I didn't know until now either that the console wars were still going. And I said this earlier on another stream, but the fact that all these people got laid off, which again, I reiterate, I didn't know when I posted these photos, so whoops. Sorry. But the fact that like 10,000 people lost their job at Microsoft and people were just spinning that into, PS5 still the best. Like, dude, really? Yeah, it's a bummer. It's like, guys. Let me check in on that tweet, actually, see if there's anything new. Okay. I just opened Instagram and it's Bam Margera signing Haggard posters at the airport. Didn't expect to see that. Oh, did Victor Lucas... I am in Victor Lucas's new video, Electric Playground. If you guys remember that. Electric Playground was a TV show at one point, but Vic still posts videos on YouTube, and which are great. But he asked everyone what their most underrated gaming thing in 2022 was, or something to that effect. And I gave him a clip. I'm in there. At least I'm going to make sure that I'm in there, because I don't want to like tell you guys to go look and then it's some other guy. Well, I don't see it, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere. How did I know I was in the Shapiro video? Someone messaged me. A big Ben Shapiro fan messaged me. No, I don't know, but someone sent it to me. They were like, "Yo, I think you're in this." There it is. He asked for a clip.
Hello, it's flooding at the bank right now. I'm not going to make do.
He asked me for a clip, and it was storming so bad out here in California that I filmed it out in the storm. Oh man. I filmed it literally. I'm getting pelted with pouring rain during the clip. It was fun. Yeah, the audio isn't bad considering how bad the weather is. Okay. I'm trying to find where on Facebook people are saying this is getting posted all over Facebook. I want to know where. How did the storms treat you? It was horrible here, but and where I live, the like pathway to my home flooded, which has never happened before. I literally took a step off of a step, and my foot was submerged, like to my ankle. I was like, oh fuck. So that was gnarly, but it didn't get worse than that. But here at our studio, it was bad enough that a couple things started leaking. In our studio, we were like, oh, there's water here. Yeah. So we had to get on that. Favorite Caro Caro Bonito song? That's a great question. Favorite Caro Caro Bonito song? I really like Swimming. Uh, Make Believe. Lip Slap. Yeah, Break is really good. I don't know what's my number one, but I really like those. Well Rested. Yeah, Picture This is really good. I mean, they're one of the only they're one of very there's only a couple bands in my periphery or whatever that I think I love every song. Like even my favorite bands, like even the Beatles, they have ones that are like, yo, fucking skip this track. I don't want to hear Dr. Robert. Um, whatever. Weezer can do no wrong. Yeah, they can. You got that right. Um, so yeah, they really just every song I don't know hits in a special way. It was really I can only name a couple bands that I feel that way about. They're great. Cry a Lot, the Cry a Lot EP that came out was really amazing, and even that, I mean, that too was like every track was like a major hit for me. I I really really liked it. And uh, I did post a picture, but being at Disneyland with them was so awesome. They're incredibly talented people. And I would love to. They need a video in two. I'll be there in 2 seconds. If they're like, oh man, we need a video that's, not filmed super great and just is dumb and has a lot of bad stock footage in it and is edited weird, I'm your guy. Hit me up. But I don't want to be like that guy either, where it's like, let me film for you. But they know. You got a friend in me. Okay. We need a video by that scientist or whatever in that Ben Shapiro video. Yes, obviously agreed. Oh man. Let's see. Play the remastered Crisis Core. No, I'm almost done with. I've been playing Spider-Man. I've been playing Spider-Man on whatever. It was the remastered like PS4 Spider-Man. I guess now it's PS5 Spider-Man because it's a remastered version. But that got released on Steam. I've been playing that on Steam Deck, and I'm like kind of mostly through that. And then once I beat that, then I'm gonna play Crisis Core. Yes, I did. I already finished. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Literally Christmas night, I came home and beat that. Favorite Mega 64 video from 2022. That's hard. There's plenty of years where I say the same thing. I wish we had got more videos out during 2022. There's a couple things we worked on that I felt like took a little too long, and then they didn't even come out last year. And which is always difficult because then it just comes off. It just looks like, oh, what have you haven't been doing anything. It's like we did, but there's just things that haven't come out yet. But so I was a little disappointed in our video output. I think with what we're trying to do now, we're trying to do a lot of different things all at the same time and not just do one thing. So there will be, we do make less YouTube, comedy videos than we used to. And I think that's fine and to be expected when you're doing a bunch of different things. But I still think we could have put more out than last year. I just think there were a couple things that took longer than they should have. What are you going to do? There's also like shit that just happened too. Like there was a point where everyone here got COVID but me, I think. I think it was everyone except for me. So, it's like, what do you do in that situation? That kind of derails things too. Sometimes you can help it, sometimes you can't. Todd and Aaron, so I really like, yeah, I always like our Todd and Aaron videos, but, the not okay thing was really, really cool. But my favorite video we put out was the Boo Saga in 5 minutes. The spirit bomb part of it was something I always wanted to do. So for me, it was like, for that to exist was enough. Any hint of next in 5 minutes project you want to be doing? We have a couple ideas thrown around. One of them is a little more. It's different, kind of a different plan than what we've done before, and we're still seeing if we want to do it. But we're right now we're working on something we've never done before, and that's kind of taking precedence. And I hope it works out. I guess there's a chance it might not, but we're working on a few things. Favorite branded merch you wore this year? I really like the 7-Eleven beanie. I'm a big fan of this. Um, what else? What other branded merch did I get last year? Man, I can't remember. What else did I get? I know there was something else that I wore like a lot. Was Walmart swag? No, Walmart swag was the year before last. It was 2021 because I remember I wore it on tour. But that was dope. That was really dope. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? The Costco released a ton of straight up Costco logo stuff. Like a black sweatshirt with the Costco logo embroidered, and then they did a gray sweatshirt with a repeating logo. My dad messaged me in like October or something saying, "Look what they have at Costco right now," and he showed me that they had them, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I went down there; they were already gone. Costco moves their shit around so fast. I got down there and they were like, "Yep, no, we don't have it anymore." But I'm like, that's weird. Okay, at some point, I mean, that's Costco's own thing. You know, they got to show up like on their website or something at some point, right? Wouldn't you think? But they weren't showing up. They weren't showing up. So I was scouring eBay. I wanted these Costco sweatshirts so bad that I kept going on eBay, and then they started to pop up there, and they were like $75, $79. People putting them on eBay for like $80. And I found the one seller that was selling most of them. I was haggling like hell with them. I was like, "Come on, I'll give you $40." "No, these can't go for less than 70." I'm like, $45. Like, I know they probably weren't that much at Costco. Costco's dirt cheap. But just work with me here. I know you'll still make money. "No, I need at least $70 to even break even." Which, how does that even make sense? "No, I got it. I'm at least $70. I want 80. I mean, it's like, you can't work with me at all. $50. I didn't even want to pay that. "No, man, I gotta do $80." Fine, okay. And I was seriously about to do it, and then I checked 3 a.m. some night I was here, right before Christmas, week or two before Christmas. And Costco just put them on their website, and they're $20 each. So I was like, "Ha!" I think I messaged it back. Should have haggled. What a dick! What a dick! I'm talking about me. I didn't need to add that little comment in. But, no, I can't go less than $80. Hi, they're on the website for $19.99. Bye. Got them. So, yeah, I got them both. So, I gotta say, those are the best branded merch I got in 2022. Because they were $20 for the most high quality, nice sweatshirts. And they got the Costco logo all over them. And who doesn't like Costco? Shout out Costco. They also did, the Kirkland pullover hoodie and Kirkland joggers. So they did the full outfit. And both of those were like 20 something. I think the hoodie was like more. It was like 30 or something. But the pants were like $22. Costco, guys, it's rare that a company and a corporation on that level is doing good for the world. And it feels like they are actually trying to do a net good for Earth. in a way. You know what I mean? So I give him props. Would I wear Sam's Club stuff? I might, but you know, I'm Costco loyal, dude. Have you had any chance encounters with game industry celebrities that you would have liked to make a video with that didn't work out? Yeah, there's a couple that I've met a bunch of times that we just can't get it together. I don't think it's rude saying who. I think I just want it to happen. But Suda 51. I've met him multiple times. Just never. I think we'd be a perfect fit to make a video with them, and just never happened. Met him, yeah, a few times at different events, and it was always like, yeah, cool, fucking love you, man. You know, great guy, but never did. You know, I think at the same event we met Swery. And as soon as that event was over, Swery was Facebook messaging me, just like, hey, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this. I mean, he was like in the zone. I think Suda has a lot of things he's juggling, and he, you know, he works with different publishers, things like that. And I think maybe that clouds the pipeline a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's any reason, or maybe you just don't need a video from us, but I would love to do that. So yeah, Suda 51, and I'll say too, there wasn't really a huge effort made, I guess, or you know, it's more of a question of like, how can that work, whatever, but lost my train of thought here. Sorry. No, don't move. Sorry, I almost closed this fucking thing. No, I would say like the person I want to work with them. I think it would be fun to work with, do something with, dude, my brain is fried today. Why can't I speak properly? Nomura. I haven't met him. I've seen him in person, but I haven't met him. But someone that I've met a couple times. First time I was an awkward idiot kid, but I saw him at PAX not that long ago, and it was a great meeting. Was Tetsuya Misaguchi, one of my favorite developers ever. I would love to do a video for any of that guy's stuff. Unbelievable experiences I've had from that guy's stuff. Rez in VR transcended video games for me. And the fact that today they announced they're bringing that to PSVR 2, oh, forget it. Yes, Mizuguchi would be, that would be a definite, like, holy grail for me. He'd be this for me. So yeah, I would absolutely love to work with that guy. Yeah, Nomura, I think would just be funny. I think he's got enough stuff under his belt that could be funny in a comedy video, but I just think he's kind of... I think Square is very protective. I just don't feel like they're in the mood for that kind of thing. But I have to say, we did work with Square once for Deus Ex. You know, we didn't work with the Japanese side, you know, obviously, whatever, but we did work with Square Enix. So on some level, they're cool with videos. But I think our video was pretty harmless, too. It wasn't using a lot of their assets or whatever, you know. It was kind of our own stupid video that we mentioned their game in. Yeah, the video we were going to do with Todd Howard did not come to fruition, but we never met him. So that was, I didn't really count that because it wasn't like, oh, we met him and we hit it off, but it didn't work. No, we just didn't. We never met him. We talked with his people. Yeah, hacking in progress is everywhere. You're right. That video continues to live on, our Deus Ex video. That's why I know how this is gonna sound, how it sounds, but that's why I think every company should hire us to make stuff for them. I'll tell you the most petty that I get. I am not a I'm very rarely jealous. I'm not really a jealous person where I see this and like, why does he get this and why did I don't get that way too often. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm usually pretty content with where I'm at. The only time it bugs me is when how do I word this? It's funny. It's like I only get petty when it comes to like little what is it? I just want to be, I think for me it's like I just want to be acknowledged. Or yeah, somebody said this in the chat. It's when you see something and you're like, I could have done that better. When I see a company, like, oh, a company, like a certain company we worked with, invited us to this thing a couple times, but this year they didn't invite us. They invited this influencer. And I look and I'm like, you're not going to, you probably, there's a good chance you paid them more than us and no one will remember the thing they post about it. There's a company I really like, and I really like all the people there who we've done stuff with a handful of times. And they did an event recently, and they did it kind of fairly close to here. And they invited, it was a bunch of like cosplayers and like other, I'm not trying to like speak down on cosplayers, but that's what it was. They had a bunch of cosplayers and other influencers there. There's one cosplayer / influencer in particular that I'm always paying attention to because they get invited to like very similar things that we would, or get involved with similar things that we would, just the way that they're the things that they're into. And I always watch their stuff because they, like, you could tell they kind of don't know what they're talking about. They're kind of just going with it. And they post videos. They make videos out of like, oh, look, we got invited to this and we did this. And they'll get like 130 likes. And they have a huge account. They have way more followers than us on a lot of these social media platforms. But they just don't, there's nothing engaging about the video. Oh, today I did this and this company invited me to do that. And we got to do this. And, oh, I want this person to be my waifu in this game, and we're gonna go here, and they let me do this. Oh my gosh, OMG, Ermagerd. Look, they let us play this game early. Amazeballs. And no one, it doesn't live past the 30 seconds that people scroll past it. When people hire us, we can make amazing stuff on a relatively low budget. And it's shared forever. It does it. I mean, the Frieza Saga in 5 minutes video was a paid thing by Funimation at the time. It's still being clicked on every single day. It's been how many? It's been 8 years. Almost. It's not quite 8. 7.5. It's been 7.5 years. It's got 11 plus million views, something like that. I think it's got 10 or 11 million on YouTube, 10 or 11 million on Facebook. Forget all the other platforms. They're still being shared. And that video didn't, the budget for that video was like $1.25 and a fucking box of fucking Cheetos. Like there wasn't, it barely cost anything. And it went on forever. So when I see companies like that, when I see companies then go, okay, for our next thing, we're going to do this other thing. We're going to have, we're going to hire some, we're going to actually up the budget and then get this bigger influencer. Yeah, that's cool, but then I look at what the video is and it doesn't get that much engagement. It doesn't, I don't know. There's some people that it's worth it, Oh, just by inviting this guy, you get 1 million views. I understand that completely. I think that's logical, but there's some specific cosplayers, influencers, whatever, in the video game, anime, whatever kind of circles that I just see like they just don't create engaging stuff. I just I don't know. And it's like, just I don't know. If you have us there, you're going to get like 10 pieces of content forever about it. PR companies want the person to tell PR companies want the person to buy the thing. Why can I not read? I'm like freaking out today. PR companies want the person to buy the thing at launch is all they care about. I tell people all the time to tell me when their games get discounted, and they don't care. The PR company is a contract for short term. They don't care about long term. Definitely. I understand that. But I still think that there's value in the short term with our stuff. And again, I'm not saying this as a complaint like, I'm mad people haven't asked us to do this or that. I'm fine. I'm good. But I'm always like playing that game of like, oh, they invited this person and that person. I could have done this better. Yeah, I could have. I could have. Oh, they filmed with this thing. I would have made it better. I do kind of do that, which is a douchey thing to do. Everybody's got some insecurity about something. You know what I mean? Fortunately, and I guess in my life, is I've never been super insecure about myself, on a personal level. You know what I mean? I think I have a lot to be insecure about. When it comes to like my weight or my fucking personality or whatever, I've done pretty well in terms of like, hey, I'm me. Oh, you think this about me? Good. Yeah, great. Tell someone who cares. You know what I mean? Like, in that regard, I think I've done pretty good. So I'm very happy about that. That's not to say I have no personal insecurities. There's definitely ones that I have about little things here or there. But I think overall, on the scorecard, I'm doing okay in that department. But where I get insecure is with like, creative stuff. Oh, we made this. We could have done that better. Oh, is this good? Should I be uploading this? Should I do? And then, and then I see other people do stuff, or this other group made this video for them, and I'm just like, why we could have done that better. We could, I get a little douchey about that. But everyone has their thing. I would definitely do ads for Costco. Are you joking? Yeah, compare and contrast people with your own job field. It's normal. It's not healthy to get like, out of fucking whack about being jealous about it. I don't think I do. Sometimes, there's every now and then I'll get bummed when it's like, oh, they didn't think about us for this thing where we would have obviously been a good fit. But that's not super often. Mr. Chance, thank you for your sub. I think the lamest, most awful that my mentality will be. And I'm admitting this. This is a bad train of thought. Is a lot of times I will see groups make a video, or like, oh, this group made a video for make up a scenario. They made a video for fucking Microsoft. They made a video for I don't know. And they'll like give us props like, oh, hey, we made something like this, but we were really inspired by Mega 64. Shout out Mega 64. We learned from them and we made this thing. Because we used to watch them and we learned from them and we made this thing for this big company. And there have been times where I see that and I'm like, that's cool. I wish they would have asked us. And it's like, I really appreciate that genuinely means a lot to me. Your work inspired my work. That is totally incredibly special to me. But we're still working here. And I'm like, oh, we inspired this? Yeah, I would love to. I'll do it. There have been a couple times that I thought that, and I have to go and check and go, hey, you've had a lot of opportunities, bro. And part of life is getting out of the way of the younger warriors coming to, you know what I mean? You gotta let the new generation do their thing. So I know that, but you gotta be petty every now and then. Rocco, can you unprivate that hour-long Star Wars NES friend to mention? Yeah, I'm really sorry. YouTube, in some bizarre security move, privated a ton of old unlisted videos when they were uploaded prior to 2007, 18, 17, something like that. So I need to put that back up, and I just have never done it. Someone here will do it someday. Do you think one of your future videos will have opportunities for fans to collaborate with all of you, like helping with building props or being background extras? We've had extras in our videos a couple times before. I mean, the DBZ video, we actually put a call out for people. We've done that a few times. I don't know if that's in the future, but we've done it before. Is the Ruben Studdard video still up? I don't think so. Just checking out some of the chat comments I missed. Yeah, McGruff, you know what I'm talking about. You know that feeling. By the way, why weren't you at the Mega 64 panel at LA Comic Con next year? I was double booked. Because of what I talked about earlier. I was with I already said I posted a picture of it earlier, but I was with the duo behind the Cry-A-Lot EP and Caro Caro Bonito. I was they came and played in LA, and then I was at Disneyland with them, and it was an awesome couple of days. They're geniuses. I love their music. I can't say it enough. They're just some of my favorite people in music. That's incredible. Their work is just incredible. So I had a chance to meet with them, and unfortunately, it was we kind of weren't. There was kind of some unclear. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but there was kind of some uncertain info on the panel time. Kind of kept moving, and it wasn't sure kind of all what we were doing. So, unfortunately, I was kind of doing that. But the other guys continued in my stead, and from what I understand, they did a great job. actually think they might have a video from that panel, but I haven't seen it. I haven't done anything with that. They showed figs there? Of Tifa. Oh, no, we're not going to talk about that. Let's see. Finally caught with Attack on Titan. How do you like the final season so far? I think this final season, I thought it was like a fun anime. Well, I'm kind of miserable, but fun. And I thought this final season has elevated it to legendary. I think it's fantastic. But the way that they're breaking it up is so dumb. I think that what was I gonna say? It's so funny when people bring up like, are you getting impatient with the anime taking too long and stuff like that? I'm always like, bro, I lived through Lost. I've suffered enough. I can handle anything. But then it's funny. Then I think about it, and it's like, this has had a way worse schedule than Lost. Like, Lost is no longer the example of the dicked around schedule. Like, this to me is the grand monarch of dicked around schedules. This has been in its final season since what, 2019? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Anyway, I know a lot of people that are like, that have bailed on it. Did I get the Sephiroth amiibo? Yes. Here's what pisses me off. Ordered it on Target. Oh, you got it, but back ordered till February. Okay. Then it went up on Amazon. Next day delivery. Okay, so I canceled it on Target. And bought it on Amazon. Then a day later, like, I got the cancellation confirmation in my email. From Target, and then a day later, oh, we got your item earlier than expected. It's shipped, and they charged me. It's like, I got the cancellation email, and sure enough, I checked my card. They charged me. It's like, what was the confirmation then? What did you confirm? If I can say one thing on the other people being chosen over you guys sometimes, despite anything else, you guys' impact on the game industry as well as many people online, fans or one-time viewers, has been more impactful than any basic influencer or personality, and the fact that major devs and people within bigger circles still ask you guys to do stuff says a lot compared to like some random person forgotten after a drama scandal. And that shows how good you are. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, and I feel very content with Mega 64's. It sounds corny to say legacy, but like, I feel very good about that. But you're human. You have these little stupid petty moments. You know what I mean. But thank you very, very much for your comments. It's very sweet. Am I gonna try out Like a Dragon Ishin? I think so. I would like to. This streamer seems petty. IDK. Oh, I'm petty. Yeah. That's my most petty. I think it's just the feeling of I just think I get petty when it's a feeling of being forgotten. You know what I mean? Oh, you didn't ask me to do that? I used this example already, but like, like with Nintendo, I thought we were very lucky to do a video with them. Not only that video with them, but then to direct a second one a year later and stuff like that was, I thought after that first one we did, we would never ever get to do something like that again. It was like, that was amazing. And then we did a second one, so even that, it was like you got to go back to that twice. So I was never like, oh, they're doing a video with these people now, or that, or yeah, actually I haven't really seen them do a video like that with anyone else, to my knowledge. But you know, they did other kind of comedic videos, things like that. I never felt like, wow, why couldn't we have done that? You know, I never felt like that. I felt just lucky we ever got to do it. The only thing that I said this before, but I was petty about, was like, then when they sent Nintendo Switches to like every YouTuber, like I swear to God, every YouTuber I know got a free Nintendo Switch, and we were like, what? We don't get one. Do we get one? No, we don't get one. That was, you know what I mean? It's just that feeling of like, oh, you forgot. Like, I don't know. That being said, we also were never in, you know, there's always a lot of times a reason behind those kinds of things. It's not like you don't get a Switch, you suck. It's nothing like that. You know, a lot of people who did get one were like influencers or ambassadors on their list. We were never that. We were just we had like one producer recommend us to Nintendo. We were never like, oh, these good-hearted influencer types, Mega 64. It was just, we were recommended because they said we could make a production, you know. So it was a different context that we worked with them. So, you know, I understand that, but it's still, that's the kind of stuff that makes me like, why didn't I get one? We did get Wii U's though, I believe. That was even before we ever filmed with them, but there was a couple years there where we were kind of doing, you know, we talked with their PR people and stuff like that. So we did get the Wii U's. That was cool. Well, as cool as the Wii U could be. Eknos, thank you. Thank you. Seeing people on Twitter get mad at you for wearing the Xbox onesie was the funniest thing I saw today. Thank you very much. Don't forget you were cast as influencers in a major motion picture. Believe me, I'm very happy about that. Excited for Mandalorian Season 3. I have to be real. Huge fan. This is the fucking way. Big fan of The Mandalorian. Yes. Yes, I am. Here's this, boom. These are the fucking eggs that little shit ate. Huge fan. I've been a fan of all of it. There is no bigger buzzkill to me that this fucking guy has Grogu back in all the posters and like that they ended season 2 so good to me. I know people have their mixed feelings on Luke and whatever. I get that. But to me it was poetically the end. Here I've said this before, I'm kind of repeating myself, but you know, I kind of felt like, you know, I remember seeing Rogue One and I felt like the Darth Vader fucking fighting all those dudes in the hallway. Cool cutscene in a vacuum, but I thought it was so inappropriate for that movie. I did not like that. Didn't like it. To me, I liked Luke showing up in Mandalorian because they set it up. Grogu, the whole fucking season, was trying to get in touch with something, and he summons something. Once he finally reaches that apex, he summons something. And it represents a new chapter in his life. A higher calling. And what is it? It's the fucking greatest Jedi ever. It's the fucking GOAT. Luke Skywalker. And it's kind of like, yeah, come train with me. But on a symbolic level, it's like, here's the Star Wars legacy, and he's calling you to come with him. Do you want to be part of this? I thought it was a fucking great ending to that season. That's the whole what do I do with Grogu arc. He goes off with this fucking guy. Perfect. And then Book of Boba Fett, I enjoyed too. I did. I haven't hated any of this Star Wars streaming stuff. You know, there was a lot of Obi-Wan that I felt like he could have cut out, you know, whatever. But I haven't hated any of it. But I enjoyed Book of Boba Fett. I enjoyed them putting Mandalorian in it. I'll die on that hill. I didn't think there was anything wrong with them going to the Mandalorian. I thought that was fucking cool. Any other TV show, them going to something else for an episode would be dope. There were episodes of Lost where it left the main survivors and went to these other fucking dudes on the other side of the island. And it was great. So, I never really understood the anger about, oh, this episode's about the Mandalorian. So, yeah, we're bouncing around. I think it's fucking unpredictable and it's fun. And I liked that. But in like one moment, I liked Grogu training with Luke. I liked all that shit. I thought that was super dope. But then it's, okay, Grogu, you have a choice. What do you want to do? You want to keep training or go back? Oh, he wanted to go back. When I saw the Book of Boba Fett end with fucking Mandalorian flying off with Grogu, I'm like, wait, they're just back together? Like, after all that? Like, 2 years of trying to get that fucker somewhere? He's just back? Like, that was... and I'm dying on the hill of all of it. I enjoyed all of it. That was a fucking sour note. For me, personally, that was a sour note. And the fact that all the promo material for Mandalorian Season 3, they're just back together, undoes this awesome ending. To me, that was so... that was whack to me. So that kind of has killed my buzz a little bit. But I'm going to watch it. I've liked all the Star Wars streaming stuff. I have a hot take, though. And it's the same hot take I've had since the beginning of Disney buying Star Wars. I watched, over holiday break, Andor. I finally sat down and watched all of Andor. And I had so many people tell me, oh my god, it fucking changed. This blows everything else Disney has done with Star Wars out of the water. This is so... I loved it. But I also don't think any of these shows have been better or worse than anything. I feel like there's this tendency that they're either the greatest thing ever or the worst. And I think they've just all been fine. I don't know. I didn't feel like Andor had like really fucking great production and some great moments. This is not an Andor diss. I fucking loved it. But I just am like, but I also like I didn't feel like moved by it in any way that I hadn't before. I don't know. Star Wars to me, it's just all kind of like fun junk food. So I like them all. I thought people talk about The Mandalorian is the best thing to happen to Star Wars. I never thought that. People said season 2 was the worst thing to happen to Star Wars. I never thought that. With any of these, and even the new movies that that Disney did, the last trilogy, I never thought any of them were that bad or that good. And everyone wants to talk about that. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's not worth getting that riled up about either way. People were breathing fire about the new movies, and I never thought, I was like, there's nothing that bad here. But then there were also people saying like, oh, The Last Jedi was the most genius thing I've ever seen, and it was the first truly good Star Wars movie, and it fucking changed my. And I don't really get that either. I'm like, these are all just fine. Like they're fine. You know, I don't know. They're all just kind of. I didn't even think Rise of Skywalker was that bad. I mean, I don't disagree with any of the fuck. I mean, it was a fucking mess, but I guess I just don't put them on. I don't know. I consider myself a fan, and yet I also am like, all right. Like I think my engagement is minimal. What am I trying to say? I love the fun and the creativity behind it, good or bad, but I'm not connected with it like I am. I'm not engaging with it like some fucking high art. I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just don't feel. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I love seeing all the fucking planets and creatures, and like that's kind of like the level I love it. Do you know what I mean? I guess in my mind, I've always said it's like the original creator of it finished the story. So like at this point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, oh cool, oh neat. I'm tapping my leg, but it looks and sounds like I'm jerking off, so I should probably stop doing that. Whose lightsaber is hanging on the wall? Are you talking about that? That's probably the first time I've lifted up my hand to point to something on the stream and I wasn't on the wrong side. That was one that I made at Galaxy's Edge. Oh, that one? Yeah, that's another one I made. These were Savi's lightsabers. I think they have new parts now in Galaxy's Edge. I'm trying to go back to the build a lightsaber thing at Savi's, but no one wants to do it. Kevin's like, I'll never make another lightsaber. I think he did 2. But I want the new parts. So when do I go? You'll do it? All right. Ryan, look up the new parts. Go look them up. Hey guys, it's fucking roasting in here. I think the heater is on. I gotta turn this off. I feel like I'm gonna fucking burn up and I'm like gonna cough. Give me 1 second. And I'm gonna do that. Bear with me. I'm gonna turn the camera off for. Well, let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for 1 second because it's such a mess in here. I've got so many stacks of things all around that I'm gonna have to do a fucking aerobic, acrobatic maneuver to get out, and I don't want you to see it. So there it is. You can still hear me though, right? Holy shit. Fuck. Oh shit. No, you weren't. Hello. Okay. Sorry, I needed water. I was like drying up in here. I was like shriveling up like a little fucking. What's something that shrivels up? I don't know. Remember when everyone was trying to get these? Waited in line 7.5 hours at my local McDonald's. What kind of Disney Plus Avatar show would you want? I don't know. Shit, man, I'm sorry. Fucking resize my hat here. It was making me too hot. Yeah, if it was like a nature documentary on Pandora, oh my god, like a limited edition series, like 6 episodes or something, I'd be all over that. I'd love that. When am I going to Disneyland again? I was there last night for a minute. I was there. They closed at 9. I got there, I think, at like 8:10, something like that. I was just on the way back from LA and I stopped and got a corn dog. Ate that, went on Pirates, and left. That's what's awesome about being a pass holder. You can just do that and then leave. And then I hung at Trader Sam's for a little bit. Got the mug. I was just on my own at that point. And shout out, someone was there and recognized me, and I don't know if they're here, but someone, I took pictures with someone. I was still in my Xbox onesie. I left it on after I took the pictures at Universal. I was like, well, I'm comfy now, and I don't give a shit. So I wore that to Disneyland. Yeah, my family went to Disneyland. My family, they have Magic Keys now, and they went, and said it was pretty quiet there too. The Yoshi's Island area in Nintendo World was so unexpected but so great. I hope I'm not spoiling too much, but I didn't know. When you go into the queue of the Mario Kart ride, the first part of the queue is Yoshi's Island themed. Oh my god, you guys. I didn't think that would be represented anywhere at all in that land. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. And it was adorable. It was incredible. How do you get to Trader Sam's? It's it's on the Disneyland hotel property. You just walk in to where the Disneyland Hotel is in the kind of center area between the towers, and Trader Sam's is just over there. Did any other Nintendo properties have a presence, or was Super Nintendo World really just Mario World? It was really just mostly Mario stuff. I have heard, I don't know anything about this, but when it opened in Japan, I think somebody said there were hidden Pikmin somewhere. And I have been told they are in the American one, but I have not seen a trace of that anywhere, so I don't know if that's true or not. Do we want to see the new Savi's lightsaber parts from Disneyland? Let's see. Yeah, where are the Pikmin in the US one? Let's find out. Okay. Can we see that? Okay. So there we go. Already liking those power and control ones. That's dope. New parts for Peace and Justice, which are kind of like the good guys sabers. That's cool. I kind of like that bottom piece there. That's kind of dope. What do I have on mine? That's the Peace and Justice one that I have. Okay. Looks kind of old school. Okay. And then what's next? Power and control. These are the ones I want. I want a new fucking power and control. I want to get that bottom. Look at that. Look, or no, is that the emitter? The spiky part right in the middle. Ooh, ooh, I need that. I want that. I want that bottom left piece. This is pimp. I would get this with the purple blade for sure. This is pimp. Definitely pimp. Okay. Yeah, if we go back, this is the one I want to get. Okay. What's next? Elemental nature. Whoa, kind of a snaily fucking looking thing at the bottom of that one. This is not my favorite though. I'm not like a big elemental guy. I got one saber around here it's made out of like the Rancor tooth or whatever. Yeah, there's that lizard skin one. That's kind of cool. Maybe a bantha horn. Maybe that's what it is. But this is okay. Protection and defense. This is kind of like old Knights of the Republic kind of shit, you know. I like that bottom left piece. Does that say something in them? No, it's maybe Arabesh or something. But yeah, I kind of like. You know, this is kind of classy, bronze and stuff. That's cool, but I think let's see, compared to these pieces, yeah, I think I would go power and control. I do like some of these Peace and Justice pieces, but I want the new power and control for sure. I want that middle piece emitter. I want the bottom left thing, and I want that top left. Oh, all of those on the left are kind of dope. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'm digging that. I need that one. Ryan, are you in? If we do Savi's lightsabers again, are you in? All right, Ryan's in. Kevin better be in. He already bailed on the Star Wars hotel. He owes us. Kevin has no choice. Yeah, I agree with you. He needs one to take to the Star Wars hotel that he has to go to. I'm with you. He has to. He has to do it. Got to do it. What choice does he have? How is the Star Wars hotel even looking these days? There was a news report today that they're canceling days where they don't have enough people booked for it. So I don't know. I really want to go. I really do. And I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Ryan. If that price drops in half, I'm in. I think. It's still probably a lot, but I would do it. I agree with you, Iker. I think they'll stop before a price cut. I think they'll go, no, if we can't make the profits that we wanted, we're done. I think that's what's going to happen. That's my opinion. They just announced a thing today, though, that you could save like $350 or so. I don't remember what, but I guess they have a lot of people going to the Star Wars hotel and nothing else. Like they go and then leave. And so they have a deal now where you get like a lot of free hotel time or whatever to stay an extra couple days. So that kind of sweetens the deal a little bit too. Ron Joe, you did it? I wonder how many people have fucked at the Star Wars hotel. That's a good tweet. I want to do a tweet like that. Should I do that? Let's see. What should I put? See, I don't want to leave Twitter because I feel like I love the art of Twitter. Like figuring out what, oh, that's going to be a viral tweet. Okay. Um, let's see. How should I, hearing Rocco, I just got a job as a night cleaner at Universal, so Super Nintendo World gonna be where Game Days is now. Would you guys like that? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Hearing the Star Wars hotel is not only having hearing Star Wars is having a lot of difficulties. Was already hearing that the Star Wars hotel was having many difficulties, but now hearing rumors, should I say now hearing rumors people fucked inside it, or should I say fucked or had sex, because I wonder if that will affect its engagement, you know what I mean? But fucked is funnier. May have fucked. I don't know. There's like a maybe it's too vulgar. It's so heartbreaking. My thoughts. My thoughts go out to the cast members. Was already hearing that the Star Wars hotel was having many difficulties, but now hearing rumors two people had sex there is so heartbreaking. My thoughts go out to the cast members during this difficult transition. Okay. All right. Whatever. I tweeted it. It's not my best, but isn't this great? Spending what is it, Thursday night watching some dude on Twitch scroll through Twitter. uh Most streams are this? Are they? No, that's not good. Hey, what happened when I posted this tweet? It says, posted Twitter on Twitter for iPhone. Didn't Elon Musk talk about removing that where it's not going to say what your device was? What happened? It's back. I don't get it. You don't see it on your end? I see it. Whoa, it just disappeared. It says... I'm telling you guys, I'm not crazy. It set it for a second, and then it popped away. Like, it was there, and then pop. It gone. Dude, I'm sorry. I know I've talked a lot about Nintendo World again and again. I know. But this fucking picture. That's a real fucking place. Like, I went there. Like, it was just wish fulfillment. It was really amazing. When will people do it in Mario Land? Hey, a lot of places you can go. Did I jump into the pictures? I fucking smacked my head into that bomb painting so fucking hard. Um, is the Nintendo Land in USA getting the Donkey Kong roller coaster? Supposedly, it would get that expansion, but I wish it would get something that wasn't a roller coaster. I'm sorry, but I I I think that park needs more like just standard rides, and they keep adding roller coasters and they keep adding roller coasters. It's just like, all right, yeah. It's a kid's roller coaster. I guess. Did I see that Tron news? I already talked about it earlier. I feel like we've been seeing it over and over and over for years. Orlando gets the Yoshi Dark Ride and the DK Coaster. Really? They're getting the Yoshi Ride too? Oh. How was the food? Yeah, I talked about that a little bit earlier too. It was cool. Mickey's train ride was my favorite ride at World. Really? That was your favorite ride in World? Really? I liked it, but I really liked it. But the favorite ride, that's pretty big claim. Um, looking at responses to my tweet. Oh, it's not going as well as the Nintendo Land one, but Nintendo World, whatever. I do like Ryan's new term. It's doing way of water numbers. I do want to use that term more often. This tweet was here before your before your birth and will be here after your death. Oh man, any beef and bun streams coming up? I feel like we should do one soon because I want to try to not eat stuff like that after this week. What's better, beef and bun or Dave's Hot Chicken? Ooh, that's man, that's tough. They have a lot more options at beef and bun. Like, if you're asking what meal I would want right now, probably as a meal, the Dave's Hot Chicken. I'd get a couple chicken strips, whatever. I love it. But beef and bun, you go for like, I want to get the really good shake or the real, it's got like more kind of piecemeal good stuff, So I don't know. Dave's. I would say Dave's. The Reaper strip I thought was really hot but doable before, and this last time, that was bad. They upped it. They definitely upped it. I'm gonna say something. I hate to say this, and because it's not appropriate. I'm gonna say something inappropriate right now. So don't quote this. Don't remember it. You never heard me say this because it's not appropriate for Twitch. I have never had spicy shits. Was always told about them from Garrett and other people where they eat really spicy food and their ass, they feel spicy, it burns their asshole. It's never happened to me until this week when we had the Reaper strip at Dave's. Woke up the next morning. It was like a fire temple in my bathroom. It's like I needed Goron armor to endure what went on in there. So, anyway. Sorry about that. What was your reaction if it was your first time? Well, I filmed my reaction. I'll post it later. That's going up on Patreon, I think, in a little bit. But not fun. It's not fun. Are you ever going to start Persona 5? Yes, but I got too much shit to do. I got to beat Spider-Man, then I got to play, then I'm playing, I always have, one portable game at a time. Then I'm going to play Crisis Core. Then after that, I'll start Persona 5. As long as nothing else comes out. Any movies you want to review for Movie Club this year? All the ones I want to do are like 3+ hours, so everyone's like... everyone's like, you keep picking the longest movies. I'm like, sorry. I did watch The Menu. I thought it was cringy and not good. I was surprised how many people told me, like, definitely, wow, great. I just, I guess that's not my genre. I just thought it was cringy. Antichrist would be good. Definitely down to check that out for Movie Club. Bodhi family commentary for Godfather 2. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Did people like it for the first one? I kind of did that and then was like gone for the holidays, so hopefully people liked it. Prisoners Movie Club. Okay. Where's the Godfather commentary? I posted it on... It was on YouTube. There's a link to download it. You'd never watched Godfather before? Was the first time you watched it with that commentary? Oh my god. What's my favorite Godfather and why is it 3? It's not. It's 2. 2 is my favorite. Is 3 an actual bad movie? I think it is not as bad as people say, but it's not on the level of the other two. You know, to me, it's a TV movie compared to the other two. When you're balancing them, but I don't know. I still enjoy watching all 3 of them. Sue me. Do you ever see live theater? Any musicals you'd like to see live? What was the last? I really wanted to see Book of Mormon, and I've missed it every time. I've still never seen it live. Hades Town. Wanted to check that out. A game that I played through that I didn't like, but when I replayed it, it became one of my favorites. I don't know. If there's a game I didn't like, I typically don't revisit it. No. You know what? This is going to sound... You're going to be like, what the fuck? I didn't really care for Bioshock that much. The original Bioshock was just kind of aggro to me. Like, the world, it was cool, but I just didn't... I just thought it was like, yo, chill the fuck out. I didn't... It was so... to me, it didn't do a great job of breadcrumbing the mystery. I thought Infinite did a way better job breadcrumbing. I'm not saying it's a better game. I'm not, whatever. But I'm saying just in its mystery and its MacGuffin or whatever, it was better at breadcrumbing. It slowly kind of introduces you through this world and, whatever. The first one is so off to the races as soon as it starts. Plane crash! You gotta go down here! Oh, now you got to inject this in your arm! Now you do that! I was like, this is just ugly. It was just ugly. Went back, once I got the collection, replayed it, and I appreciated it more. I still am not the biggest fan of how it starts, how it's directed through certain parts of it. Is not my cup of tea, but I appreciated it as a game much more, beating it this time. And then Infinite, I had the opposite. I loved Infinite when that came out, and I still think for a video game plot, the sci-fi plot is really, really awesome in it, but the gameplay really is dumb compared to the rest. And some of the sci-fi plot is cool, but other bits of the story aged like milk on the sun. So I did grow to appreciate the first one more and the last one less. Bioshock 2 did have the best gameplay, but I could not care less about the story in it. I was not engaged whatsoever during that. I did play the DLC. What was it? Mikey's Quest or Baby in a Basket or what the fuck was it called? Minerva's Den. I did play that. It was cool. Did you ever check out the original version of Infinite Story that we almost got behind the scenes? Yeah, that Crobe Cat, I still don't know how to say it. That video was cool. I still like Infinite, but there are things that are rancid in it. Man, when you fight the what's her name? What's her name that is like the rebel leader in Infinite? But like she's like fighting against the Empire in that game or whatever. I'm not gonna. The terminology is not good on my end, but uh, she's like fighting against them for the freedom of her people, and then like what happens? You like kill her, and then it's like, well, she was just as bad as the people she was fighting against. It goes to show you, but they're bad is bad. Both sides bad. Was like, what the fuck are you trying to do here? Oh my god. Like, it just fucking sucks. But the sci-fi part was really cool. I loved what they did with that. Did you get the Kotobukiya Darkstalkers Felicia Bishojo? Bro. 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 Where were you? It's literally in front. It's literally sitting right here. You joking? You serious right now? Fuck, it's 10:30? I'm supposed to work on stuff. Thoughts on the new Power Rangers costumes with padded muscle? Are they really doing that? I didn't see anything about that. Still haven't watched Last of Us. What am I ordering for food? Dude, we ordered the most big ass sandwiches earlier. I'm fucking spent. Did I pick up any of the Disney ride vinyls that Disney Music Emporium puts out, like Adventures Through Inner Space? I did. I did get the Adventures Through Inner Space record. One of my favorite Dead rides. I'm old enough to have a very vague memory as a kid of only, I was only a couple years old, maybe, but I have a very vague memory of riding through that ride and seeing that big eye. Best salsa with breakfast, red or green? I never use salsa. I don't like either of them. Will we ever see Kevin Perjurer on Creepy Old Crypt? Yeah, we did that last year. There was a whole episode where me and him talk. Have I heard about the horror theme park comic book series, Dark Ride? It's pretty good. No, I don't know anything about that. Any pro Korean barbecue tips or strats? Don't get chicken unless someone, you might have someone in the group that's like, no, I don't eat red meat or whatever. Okay, then do what you got to do. But otherwise, chicken slows everything down, and I find that it takes way too long, and someone gets sick. I swear, every time I've done it, someone is like, oh, I got food poisoning. Oh, my stomach is killing me. Oh, it's just, don't do that. And I find that seafood options are kind of bad too. Like, I don't know. Like, I've gotten shrimp and other things, and I'm just like, yeah, all right. Just give me more bulgogi, please. Anyway. Well, maybe I should wrap it up here. I'm going to check Twitter one more time, see if I'm canceled. Rocco, next time you're in New York, check out a place called Smack. They only serve different types of mac and cheese. They come in a cast iron skillet. Oh, okay. Canceled for fucking at the Star Wars hotel. Yeah. That's what I'm nervous about if I go. I don't want to what if I mess up? All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to pause for right now. Just for now. There will be more streams to come. This MLK week stream is not over. Not by a long shot. You'll see me again very soon. But keep an eye out. Like I said, if you didn't get the chance, I would really appreciate. We need your, to keep things going, we need everyone to pitch in. It's all about pick up the MLK Week merch drop that is up on shop.mega64.com. Pop a sub on Twitch. You could do that too. All of the above. But anyway, we got shirts. We got a little booklet there to help your life out. This is my favorite. Come on, man, that's something. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. Shop.mega64.com. And yeah, thank you all for watching so far. The MLK Week streams continue, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned for more fun. Good night.